Okay, howdy. This is Kate. Just call me Kate. Currently walking in the middle of the road at night. I always think that people are watching me through their windows. Or like at least looking to see who's out at night. Which I always find a little spooky from time to time, but I always think that, I'm being watched. Even if I'm not, or at least listened to. Like people are picking up on my conversations and are listening and probably taking notes. And all I wanted to do was just get out and enjoy the rain. I'm in my running sweats from yesterday that I think have a drop of blood on them because I had a big nosebleed. It's nosebleed season. It's just that time of year. But it is what it is. I'm in a short sleeve shirt. And it's kind of cold out here. I mean, it's chilly, but it's just kind of, sorry, like I said, I keep looking over and people's lights are still on and like they got their doors open and I don't know. I like to imagine that I'm talking to somebody as if they're standing right beside me and as if I'm telling them a story, even though that I'm not. Or like if I'm on a call with somebody and they're on the receiving end, and like, oh yeah, no, I can totally get behind that. Even though, like I said, there isn't. But at least, see, even like, I can't tell if somebody to my left, if that's a sign or if that's a silhouette of a person, though I think that's just a sign. I don't know. I think about it too much, but I really shouldn't. It sounds like paranoia whenever you voice it out loud. The kind of paranoia that makes me think back over my day and analyze it a bunch, which is odd because today was actually a really good one. Like my day was good. It was really good. I wish I could have more like it. Though my whole day was just a mad dash to get as much done as I possibly could. It almost, like, looking back on it now, it seems absurd because from 10:30 this morning onward, I was just going, man, nonstop. I made a grocery list and then I ran to the store and I picked up everything that we needed for the week. I bought it all by myself, took it home, put it all away all by myself, cleaned up part of the house all by myself like a real adult, like a real person, like actual people do. And it felt good. It felt really good. It was the type of feeling that just like this sense of forward momentum that you always want to have, or at least that I can say I always want to have. If I'm not actively making progress, if I'm not being efficient like a machine, then I ain't doing something right. Let me get onto the sidewalk because there's somebody coming. But that's just kind of how I think about it, which makes today like as crazy and albeit kind of exhausting as it seems. Actually, like damn, I feel pretty good about it. And maybe that's not the best thing. I know it's not the best thing, and I don't need somebody to professionally tell me that it's not. But I like to imagine. It's kind of that not unattainable goal, but just very high standards way of living that not everybody else can live or likes to live. That if I had my way, I'd probably always be like that. I mean, just going and going and going and getting shit done. I've come to learn as of recently that I find it very challenging, like dang near impossible, to get much done without a set routine or schedule. But that's just kind of how I operate. And I don't know, I think there's things about yourself that everybody wishes they could change. Or at least things about themselves that they wish they could change. I think that's why people have role models. However, this is going to sound weird, but I don't think I have real role models. I look up to, not stereotypes, but just like characters and works of fiction that aren't really good to aspire to. You want to aspire to be more like a real person. But it's like, nah, I want to be him. Like I said, I'm sure other people have that too, but just wanting to think about, like, I wish I could act more like that guy. Because that guy is more in tune with my definition of perfect and the desire to be perfect. As perfect as you can possibly be. So, the kind of perfect that, let me put it this way, when you're able to look back over your day and what you got done in a single day, and you're happy with it, you wouldn't really change a lot about it. There's more to that, but it's just kind of what comes to mind for me. I don't know where I am. I'm just walking. Got my shirt. Damn, this camera makes me look fat. That's another thing too, is there's always room for improvement in anything that you do. I was thinking about that earlier as I scarfed down my second grilled cheese with tomato soup, and I thought, like, man, I didn't need 2 of these, I only needed 1, but I wanted to, so I had 2. I didn't need 2, I needed 1. Ooh, that's a light. Notice me. Hello. It's like a vicious dog that doesn't know why it bites. It's kind of that same behavior. I don't know why I had 2 of them. I didn't want to eat 2 of them, and yet I did anyway. I don't get it. And it's that kind of stuff that no matter how many wins can measure, it's that one roadblock that keeps the loop repeating tomorrow. And that's sorry. I probably shouldn't do that while these people are inside, but I just wanted to snap a picture of that because that's really pretty, of that skyline. I think I'll start walking I don't know. Which way do I want to walk? I want to walk this way. So that's why I say as much. No matter how many small wins you have throughout your day, is a giant fail. It's going to measure up as tall, if not taller. But that just means that you gotta work on it tomorrow, so you can get closer to that definition of perfect that you want, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And I can probably speak more on that at a later time. I thought a moment of silence would help. Actually, it's not that. I've just ran out of things to say. That's alright, because that's... Okay, I thought my nose was bleeding for a second. Anyway. I'll tune in some other time when I'm on a skateboard or something. Bye.